Hello and welcome to Post to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams. Now you might be thinking, Neil, you already did this video. Why are you redoing the logo rankings in the NHL? Well, I have, but I also haven't. Back when I did the NHL logo rankings, it was the very first ranking video on the channel. And it was the very first list video. It was what started the craze, I guess you could say. And I did it the way I wanted to do it, not the way I should have done it. The way I did it is I picked my favorite logo from every single team over the history of the team and then ranked them. It was a stupid way to do it, but that's the way I wanted to do it. The channel had 30 subscribers, I think, when I did it, so I didn't really care. But it's time to do it properly. It's time to redo it and do it the way it should be done, ranking the actual NHL logos. Now, if your team's at the bottom, it doesn't mean I hate your team. I like watching all teams. I support all teams. This is what the channel is all about. We talk about all the teams. This is just personal preference. Please don't be offended. I know there's going to be people offended out there because they just can't.
That's YouTube.
They just can't comprehend someone saying even the littlest thing wrong about their team.
If you say vanilla ice cream tastes good, people will be offended.
Oh my God, we gotta comment right in.
You hate chocolate.
Oh,
Why do you hate chocolate?
Stupid. Anyway.
But it's all good.
I ranked them 31 to 1, my least favorite to favorite, and we're going to go through them now. So in 31st, last place, I'm sorry, Washington, but I have ranked you last. This logo is the worst logo in the NHL. I'm sorry. I even know Washington fans who agree with me here. I've spoken with them. It's just boring. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. It's got a very classic feel to it, which is kind of nice, but it just doesn't do anything for me. But don't be too upset because I picked your team to win the Stanley Cup this year. So
clearly,
forgive me.
Your logo preference doesn't really track with your
my graphical preferences.
Okay, so that's proof of that.
At 30th position, I do have the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa fans, I love your arena. I love your score clock, but I don't like your logo. Florida's the lightning capital of the United States.
It is.
You could do so much with this logo. Lightning is so menacing. It's so electric. I feel like there's so much potential for a logo here. And it's just a circle with a kind of a bolt through it. Doesn't really do much for me.
Really?
Yeah.
How would you make it more threatening than that?
I don't know. I'd have to spend time in Photoshop or Illustrator creating a better one. I don't know where my
pretty
creativity
scary to
would
me.
go. But
it's pretty pointy.
It's pointy?
Kind of deadly.
I don't know. But don't feel too bad, Lightning fans, because I ordered a Lightning hat. It was on sale in Lids, and it's on its way. So you'll see it in videos soon.
Yeah.
And in 29th position, I have the Los Angeles Kings. See that little logo down the bottom? Well, it used to be their main logo,
The
I
crown,
believe.
yeah.
I like that. All this other stuff is going on with the letters and the crests. Not a big fan of that so much. Yeah. It just doesn't speak to me. Number 28, the Edmonton Oilers. I don't expect this logo to ever change. They tried to change it once. Didn't work. I actually liked the logo that they chose to change it to, but they went back to this, which is fine. I don't hate it. I don't know. I don't like the bottom of the Oilers, how it drips down. I love the drop at the top. I love the colors. I just don't like the extension of the letters at the bottom. It's just, I don't know. Number 27, the Buffalo Sabres. Now, a couple of years ago, not more than a couple, 15 or 10 years ago, the Sabres had that banana slug thing. I actually liked that. I'm in no way an expert on logos or anything, but this is personal preference. There's no right or wrong here. This is my list. It's going to be different than yours, but I like the banana slug. I don't like this very much. I wish that they'd go back to the banana slug or even, the secondary logo they have with the B with the saber through it.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Like that,
yeah, I wish that would be their main logo.
What are those things above and below the buffalo?
I don't know.
I
still don't know.
Long, like Italian
no one
or
knows.
French bread cucumbers?
I asked this in a previous video, and there was people saying, "Oh, it's this," and there were so many different comments, and no one knows. No one is sure. It could be anything. It could be photon torpedoes coming from the Star Trek Enterprise. Who knows? All right, number 26.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bruins fans. Jason, sorry.
Burn.
I love you, man, but
Burn.
I'm sorry. Boston. as a Canadiens fan, it's hard to like anything Boston.
Yep.
But Canadiens fan aside, I've just never been a fan of the colors of Boston. I don't really like yellow, black, and white together. And I'm not a big fan of this logo. It's just kind of boring. Again, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be offensive, but I just don't like it. Number 25, the Ottawa Senators. Love the colors here. That gold, or that, I don't even know what color you call that. Kind of like a goldish mustard color, and that red and the white. I think it looks really good. Not a big fan of the logo. A Senator doesn't look like that.
No.
It never looked like that.
And when I put them down near where you've got them, someone commented, yes, Senators did look like that. No, Gladiators, Centurions.
Yeah.
Centurion and Senator are not the same thing.
No.
The only thing they have in common is they both start with Sen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
24, Florida Panthers.
Oh.
I don't hate this logo. I do like it, but the logo they had before was much better.
Oh, yeah,
I loved that logo.
Yeah.
So the fact that Florida went to this one, I had to put them down on my list.
I like that one better, but that's me.
Everyone's different.
Everyone's different.
Number 23, kind of for this same reason, not really. I like the other logo they have, just the hockey stick.
I love that.
That
was their original.
It's simple. It's. I love the colors. The colors are the same here, but I really like it.
Yeah.
I do like this. I don't dislike it. I don't know. It's just not as good as the other one.
Yeah.
Kind of like Florida. It's just not as good as the other one, so I had to rank it low.
Mm-hmm.
22, the Montreal Canadiens. I was a little hard on them in my last video that I did of these, so it's just something that has to happen. I'm sorry.
Well, at least they weren't last like before.
At least they're not last. They're 22nd. It's just a C. It'll never change. I know it'll never change. I don't even necessarily want it to change. It's just I get tired of looking at it. But it's just a C.
I can never look at it enough.
I don't know. Sorry.
Every time I see one on someone's hat walking by in the street, I'm like,
Number 21, the Vegas Golden Knights.
That low?
This low, yeah.
Wow.
I do like the colors. I like the representation of the V for Vegas in the helmet. That's cool. I like that it's contained in a shield kind of thing. I just think it's a missed opportunity, and this goes back to them picking the name of the team, and there's so many other names that could have been great logos. I even think this could have been a better logo. Vegas Golden Knights, you could have had. There's another team, I can't remember what league it's in. A junior team in Canada, I think that's called the Knights or something. No, it's not called the Knights. It doesn't matter. They've got an awesome logo of a knight, and I would have loved to see that or something similar to that as the Vegas Golden Knights logo. But again, I don't hate it. I do like it. It's just
you don't want the knight though, like for that European team where there's a knight and then there's like a half-naked guy.
No, I don't want that.
Okay,
that's
good.
not what I'm talking about. Number 20, the Colorado Avalanche.
Oh.
I have a jersey of Colorado. The Avalanche was my favorite team for probably 6 or 7 years. I loved them. I do like this logo, but Colorado, you teased me. You teased me with that logo that I love, the secondary logo.
Oh, that one with this, yeah.
It all starts with the Colorado flag, because that C in the circle is on the Colorado flag. The Colorado Rockies wore that, and with the mountain in the background. I love it. It's amazing. I want it. Colorado, you need to switch to that. If you did, you'd be first. But again, I don't hate this. It's just 20th. Number 19, the Pittsburgh Penguins. I don't hate this logo. It looks a little childish to me, a little cartoonish.
Yeah.
I really like the early 90s Penguins logo. I love that logo. This one, not so much. Number 18, the Toronto Maple Leafs. I do like it, but I think I'm in the unpopular group of people who liked the previous version to this, the bigger one with the less amount of edges and the thing that actually didn't look like a maple leaf. It was really hard and rigid. This, I guess, looks more like a maple leaf. Maybe not. No, maybe not. That doesn't really look like a maple leaf. It's too...
Well, the color's a little off. That's right.
Yeah, I like the other one better, so that's why it's ranked so low. Number 17, the New York Rangers. Now, I wasn't a big fan of this logo probably a year ago. The more I look at it, the more I appreciate the history. I love the colors. I'm not a big fan of the text on it, but I do. It's coming around to me.
Okay.
I appreciate it more. Number 16, the Islanders logo, and I'm of the group of 5 people that liked the fisherman fish sticks logo with the lighthouse and the waves and stuff. I thought it was great. But I do like this logo. I love the colors. I love orange and blue together. And I think there's significance to do with that, where the eye changes color at the top. That's where the Coliseum is, or used to be, or something. I used to play in that area. I don't remember. I feel like someone told me there's significance in this logo of that
There
top
might
of the
be,
eye.
but that's not my understanding of the geography. But
I don't know. Anyways, I do like it. It's just, it's not my favorite.
it's close to where they play now, in the Barclays Center.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Number 15, this is your favorite.
It is.
The Winnipeg Jets.
And you've only got it at number 15.
Yeah, I do like it.
Well, I
love the colors. It's got a plane. If you've watched any of the ranking videos, you know I love planes. I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. I like it, but it's just, I don't like the upside down Canadian thing. Like it's opposite of the Jet. I know it's not upside down because it's the stem and that's the leaf, but because of the shape of the Jet, it makes it look like the maple leaf in the background is also a jet, kind of. And I feel it's upside down, and I don't. That might not make sense, but anyway. Number 14, New Jersey Devils. The more I look at this logo, the more I appreciate it. I can see the N, I can see the J, I get it. You get the tail. It's simple. I was never a big fan of this logo, but again, kind of like with the Rangers logo, the more I look at it, the more I appreciate it. Number 13, Chicago Blackhawks. I've always liked this logo. It's a little busy in the hair area. I don't know what this yellow stuff is. But I love the feathers in the back, the face paint stuff. Mm-hmm. It's cool. I like it. Number 12, the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is their new logo compared to what they had originally. I do like this a lot. And I believe those stars are from the Ohio State flag. Could be wrong. But I like it. It's simple. It's a great representation. Thumbs up. Number 11, the Carolina Hurricanes. Hurricanes are cool. Weather's cool. We're big weather geeks. Mm-hmm. The only thing I don't like about it is the separation of the black and the red right at the eye almost. I wish that had been tight. It makes it feel like it's just off. Just put it back up there. Just make it touch. That's my only complaint. It's little, it's tiny.
It's pretty tiny.
It's insignificant. But,
it's pretty tiny.
That's my complaint.
All right.
Number 10, the Anaheim Ducks. And this is the duck foot. Now, I wanted to rank this higher because I do like this logo, but I couldn't. It's against what I believe, because the original Mighty Ducks logo is the best logo maybe of all time. It's incredible. I know you don't like it, but it's amazing. You need to bring it back. Number 9, Philadelphia Flyers.
Oh, wow.
Very classic logo. I love it's simple. I love the orange bit in there. I don't really know what a flyer is, but are those supposed to be wings or feathers?
I would say it's feathers on a wing.
Which makes sense, but what's a flyer?
Something that flies.
But I mean, I could throw a paper airplane and it flies.
Yeah.
It's too broad. It needs to be something. What do we call the Philadelphia Walkers? We just have 2 legs. It's got to be something. A flyer of what? What's flying? A bird? A plane? I don't know. Number 8, the Detroit Red Wings. The winged wheel, classic. I really like this logo. The Detroit's Motor City. It's where GM and Ford and all those big name companies are stationed. And I think the Ford F-150s is produced outside of Detroit, I think. I'm not.
Could be. There's a pile of manufacturing plants in the Detroit area.
I don't want to say that for sure, but I think that is. Or at least part of the truck. I love the colors, red and white. It's got wings. You can actually.
It's red.
It's wings. It's not a flyer. It's got wings. You're saying it's wings, and it has wings. Thumbs up. Number 7. There's been situations where teams rebrand their logo and their team and have gone terribly. I think Vancouver's an example of that. Mm-hmm. Dallas is the opposite of that. They're the perfect example of a team who's rebranded properly. I love this logo. It's amazing. It's simple. It represents the D of Dallas. You got the star in there because they're the Stars. Texas, you get
Lone
it.
Star State.
It's Lone Star State. You get it.
Yeah.
Number 6. I know you don't like this logo. Arizona Coyotes. You think he's getting it from behind or something?
I never said that.
Well, you think he's something's going on back there, and he's in pain. Maybe he's visiting the doctor, and his annual checkup. I don't know, but I understand that viewpoint, but I do like it. I see the howl and not the whine. So, thumbs up. Number 5, the St. Louis Blues. I've always loved this logo. I love the colors. St. Louis has the best colors in the league. I'll just come out and say it. Yellow, blue, and white. Come on. It looks amazing. It's a musical city. The Blues, back in the day, there was lots of blues going on there. And it's simple. It's easy. There's no text. It's classic. Number 4, Calgary Flames. Now you might just say, it's just a sea. It's not just a sea, it's on fire. It's a sea on fire. Fire's cool. Nothing trumps fire. Well, maybe water, but fire is amazing. It's menacing. It's in your face. It's dangerous. It's thumbs up.
And it's in motion. It's one of the few images you can,
Oh yeah,
it doesn't actually work unless it's moving, right? You see movement when you see that, even if it's not moving.
Agreed.
Makes any sense.
Number 3, Nashville Predators. Here's a team that did it right from the beginning. We saw Columbus. They went through that transition phase of their branding. The Predators got it right from the beginning. They have an awesome logo here. It's scary. It's menacing. It's mean. It's angry. It's a cat. Cats are popular. He looks pretty badass. Those big teeth there, and the crumpled up with a nose. It's a little busy in the middle, but I love it. Number 2, yes, I do not have them ranked first. I have them ranked second, the Minnesota Wild. You reckon your brain's seen who's first?
Yeah, I know now.
Yeah, I love this logo. This logo is amazing, and it was first once upon a time ago, but it just can't be first because the more I look at number 1, the San Jose Sharks, the more I love it. It's incredible. It's a shark in motion eating a hockey stick. You got the triangle in the background since representing the Bay Area. I didn't know that till recently. It all comes together so nice. The colors are great. It's mean, it's angry. I have nothing bad to say about this. Thumbs up. And they're my second favorite team, so might be a little biased. Anyway, that wraps it up. That is the logo's re-ranked, I guess, or ranked for the first time, kind of ranked for the second time.
Quite a few changes, actually.
Yeah, quite a few changes. New York moved up the list.
Montreal moved up the list.
Montreal moved up. The Devils moved up the list.
Yeah.
Who fell? Ottawa fell.
Minnesota fell.
Minnesota fell.
A little bit.
A few others fell. I think the Ducks moved up. LA fell big time. So a couple changes there. Maybe I'll do this every year. I always find new reasons to like logos and new reasons to hate logos. If Pittsburgh does really well again this year, they'll probably keep falling just because I see it so much. Who knows? Who knows what I'll like next year? But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you don't hate me too much if I rank your team low. And if I ranked your team high, give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the future. Adios.